Story time. 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 Get in here. Get in here. Yeah. Get in here. Get in here. Yeah. Get in here. Get in here. Yeah. Say what? Get in here. Get in here. Yeah. Get in here. Get in here. Yeah. Get in here. Get in here. Yeah. Get in here. All right. So everybody's flowing in. It looks like everybody wants to hear this story. So this is going to be a story/life lesson thing where I teach the ladies something, but this also applies to men. So, okay, so there was this chick that I used to see just off and on. In a way, we were more like bed buddies than anything, but we were still kind of close in certain ways. And, you know, in between me, she actually would date like other dudes. What the fuck is going on down here? She would actually date other dudes, right? So, God damn it. If I'd have fucking known, I'd have took her exit. Well, I'm taking the next exit. I know that. All right, so I'll never forget. This is so funny. So she had gone through a few guys in a row at one point, and she kept getting played. Like either dude was married or a guy wasn't what she really wanted, or he didn't want to really be with her. He was procrastinating, getting in a relationship with her, stuff like that. And I'll never forget, she's sitting right in the passenger seat talking to me. And at one point, she just gets quiet and she goes, I mean, I don't get it. I've got big titties. I've got a fat ass. What the fuck? And the way I'm laughing right now was basically my fucking reaction. So I lended an ear to her, you know, and, you know, basically I had to let her know, like, yeah, you do, but that doesn't mean that's going to guarantee you a good man. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, I've said it before and I'll say it again. When you consistently pull the same type of bad qualities in people, it's you, it's not them. You have to start looking for different types of people. And I don't just mean physically. You have to look inward. You have to talk to these people. You have to get to know these people, because if you keep picking the same type of dudes, it's you, girl. It's you. It's your taste in men. You know what I mean? If you keep pulling ain't shit motherfuckers, maybe something about your taste is ain't shit. And a lot of these girls, like, you know, like I said, I got a lot of female friends, you know, they come to me for advice, and I'll be looking at the dudes, and I'm just like, consistently, she's always pulling a motherfucker like this. You know what I mean? And I'll just be like, yo, your taste is in the fucking garbage when it comes to men. Like, I had one friend, she's always picking pretty boys, right? Always. But they're always pretty boys with no substance. They wasn't going nowhere, they wasn't shit, that type of thing. So then she started picking ugly motherfuckers with jobs and shit going places. And it's the same thing. They keep playing her. So I'm like, listen, it's you. There's something about the way these guys act. It's something that's drawing you in. You get what I'm saying? I mean, it's something about these guys' energy. It's their personality. It's something, because it was the same thing. Whether she was picking pretty boys with no jobs or ugly dudes with jobs, it didn't matter. She was getting played. She was getting beat. She was getting robbed. They was taking her for her money, using her for sex. Like, it was the same thing. It was something about her and her low self-esteem that was doing it. Now, if you keep getting wrong with bad men, does that mean you have low self-esteem? No. You just might like certain qualities that aren't good for you. You know what I mean? Like, I've already said it. I'm still starting to develop a bad habit. And it only happens about half of the time, though. So I'm glad it doesn't happen the majority of the time. But half the time, I pull hoes. Like, literal hoes. And I'm like, what is it in me that's making me pick women that every motherfucker has stuck his dick in? The fuck is this shit? That be having all these other great qualities, like real good shit, like goals, fine as hell, stay in shape, healthy, supportive, but they fucked everybody in town. What the fuck is this shit? So I have to analyze myself. I have to take that step back and think, what the fuck is it about you that likes hoes? What is this shit? Like I said, it's only half the time for me. I don't pull hoes the majority of the time. And half the time I pick really good girls, and half the time they're just whores. It's like, damn, you just throw your pussy to anybody? The fuck is wrong with you? But it's something, because I think half the time I find a nice balance between the hot, sexy girl who's got something going for herself versus the hot, sexy girl who needed to be loved and didn't have a good relationship with her dad or so. I don't know what the fuck it is. I'll figure it out sooner or later. But it ain't epidemic with me, so I'm not that worried. You get what I'm saying? But you should be concerned if you are consistently pulling ain't shit women and ain't shit men. It's you. It's not them. I remember when I did that video about my friend who was, becoming really insecure. She was fucked up because, the last dude she dated had kind of traumatized her. Motherfuckers was getting on their comment, and it's her. It's her. I'm like, nah, bruh. It's not her. Okay? Yeah, she chose to be with this dude, but I didn't talk about some girl that was consistently choosing dudes that was hurting her over and over and over and over again. I'm talking about one specific situation where a dude did her dirty. You know what I'm saying? The majority of the fault falls on the dude because he was the one doing all the shit. And yes, she was responsible because she found there were hints and she let it go. But the majority of the shit was this motherfucker. Like, that dude did a lot of shit to her. And, to this day, I'm kind of like, you crazy. And he was ugly. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really judge dudes like this, but this dude was ugly. I don't know how he pulled her, to tell you the truth. He must have had gift of gab like a motherfucker. I'm like, this nigga was cheating on you, doing this and that, talking you down, all this shit, and he was ugly. You fine as hell, and you still went for that shit? Get the fuck out of here. So anyway, yeah, ladies, so the moral of the story is this. Big titties and a fat ass are not enough to get a good man. Okay? Your mindset must be correct. Fellas, just because you got a great set of wheels and a great pair of arms and a heaving chest, bulging biceps, you know what I'm saying? Back as wide as a fucking oak tree. That does not mean that you are going to pull good women. It does not mean that. You might pull some hot ones, and then a lot of them won't be shit because they ain't got no substance. Because they wanted to fuck you because you had a body or something. You know what I mean? So the lesson today, folks, is to look deeper inward. Okay? That's what we've got to do. because, yeah. Especially this too, girls. I want you to remember this. After a guy gets used to fucking you, if you don't bring much to the table other than your body, you're in trouble. Because here's the thing too. If your sex isn't that great, like if it isn't outstanding, but you're just hot, that's only going to last so long. Trust me, that's only going to last so long. You know what I mean? Now, if you're fucking hot, your sex is mind-blowing, that'll actually let things last a little longer. But that's still not a guarantee. You know what I mean? Like, I've messed with women longer than I've had to because their sex was mind-blowing. You know what I mean? And I've only ran into really, really good sex maybe 3 times in my life. You know, 3 chicks in my life have been like, God damn, I don't know if I could get rid of her. You know what I mean? That type of thing. You start looking at her flaws like, I can let this go when you normally wouldn't. When you start making exceptions for things that are normally deal breakers, you know the sex is phenomenal. Okay? But if you're just hot and your sex is good, you better be bringing other shit. You know what I mean? Just letting you know, ladies. And the same for dudes, good-looking dudes with good dick that ain't shit. You eventually get kicked to the curb too. And you know it. Because you go from girl to girl, using the girl, home, sitting playing Madden all day. You ain't shit, but you fuck her. You always arguing with her about money, and her wondering when you gonna get another job and all this other shit. But you dick her down real good, you know what I mean? And that usually keeps her from kicking you out. But as soon as she finds something better, a dude just as good looking or better, and she might cheat on you and fuck him, and then she like, well, shit, damn, his dick is just as good, and he got a job, and he got this and that, he got his own house, his own car. Then, motherfucker, you are in trouble, because you're nothing but a pretty penis at this point. A pretty penile. That is it. You have nothing to bargain with. You know what I'm saying? You get in these relationships, you're selling yourself. Not in a bad way though. You're selling yourself. You know, you're an advertisement when you're on a date, and you know what I mean? Your mind and your body and your face and your hygiene and your business, your money, where you live, all this other stuff is all these different things that people make a decision on. Where you're from, where you go, and all that stuff people look at. Some people go in to buy something and they might not want the qualities you want. Oh shit, this shit is all-wheel drive. Well, I don't need all-wheel drive. Okay, everybody's got different standards. But I'm saying, you're a full-blown commercial. You know what I mean? So everything need to be on deck. Best foot forward. Some of y'all go in, see, here's the problem. Some of y'all go get into relationships like you're buying a used car, and you got a limited amount of money. See, that's the problem. God damn, I'm a genius. Wild E. Tyrone, super genius. I like the sound of that. Wild E. Tyrone, super genius. So a lot of y'all go into this like you are buying a used car. You're broke. Your job and your funds, everything's limited. You need to go in like you're trying to get the best car you can get for your money. I mean, the best. Go in like you're rich, basically. What's up, man? Fill it up premium? Yeah. Thanks. yeah, like I said, so y'all got to start, you know what I mean? Shop like you got all the money in the world for the person you want. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, it's okay to be in between jobs, but if you are in between jobs, still shop like you a millionaire for your woman. You know what I'm saying? Shit, because you know you about something. You know what I mean? Now, if you ain't shit, just go get ain't shit. Because there's plenty of bum niggas and bum bitches together. Plenty of that shit going on. They know, they stay in their lane. They know what they can pull. Because a lot of dudes end up pulling a bad chick with a career and her own house and money, and it makes them feel inadequate. You know what I mean? Because they ain't doing nothing. But here's the thing. Why don't you use that as fuel to better yourself? Because most men, I ain't gonna even lie, but most men don't want their woman making more than them. Even I feel a little funny about that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like I should be the provider. It's not, God damn it, man. What the fuck? Come on, man. Shit. Silence this. So anyway, I don't like my woman making more than me because I feel like I guess you could say I'm old fashioned like that. Like I feel like I should be the provider, you know? Call it an insecurity, whatever you want to call it. I just feel like I should be making more. You know what I mean? You know, so during that time, Martin found out Gina was making more than him. And remember a dude came up to him? Thanks. Remember when dude came up to him and he was like, yo, word on the street is your woman supporting you. And gave him like $5 or whatever. He's like, keep hope alive, brother. Like he started crying and shit. Now we around the same. We both pulling around the same. Okay. But I don't know. Just call it a man thing. Just call it a provider man thing. Like, if me and my girl possibly get robbed and she kicks the robber's ass because I got knocked the fuck out, that's going to be a problem for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just certain things in the man's role that I feel I should be able to fulfill. You know what I'm saying? So if I get knocked the fuck out, I'm gonna feel like less of a man. You know, is it nice to have a girlfriend that can fight? Yeah. The good part of having a girlfriend that can fight is that she can take care of herself when you're not around. But if she can kick your ass and another nigga's ass, that's, I don't want a girl that can kick my ass. That's a problem. You know what I'm saying? That's a problem for me. I mean, y'all, I know this is making sense a lot of y'all. I know some dudes don't care. She kick my ass, that's okay. As long as the pussy good. Yeah, okay. I like women that are really smart too. I like women. I like actually women that, on paper at least, are smarter than me. Because a lot of times, women think from my joking type nature that I'm not as smart as they are. Like very little people know sometimes from just my entertainment level how intelligent I am. Now I'm not bragging because it's not like I'm a super genius, but not super genius. So but I can keep up with anybody that I've ran into so far. There's certain women that lean on their intelligence. I like that because we can have a nice stimulating conversation. We can debate, we can go back and forth. And I can tell I've had conversations with certain intelligent women that they've got their degrees and they've got this and they've got that. And they're surprised by what I say. They're shocked maybe even by ideas that I have and ideas that I present to them that they've never heard about and stuff like that. You know, different concepts. I'm like, yeah, bitch, just because I'm funny don't mean I'm stupid. Trust me on that. I worked with a dude who was extremely intelligent. Like, I liked talking to him because I felt like he was, you know, above me, but I kept up with him. He liked talking to me. And he told me one day, he said, like, you're like the only guy that really understands me. You're the only guy that can like keep up with me in here. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I noticed that. Yeah, that's why me and him would just have these conversations. I like that shit. There's people that are smarter than me or whatever, they make me better. You know what I mean? I like that. At first, it might bother your ego a little bit if you're used to being the smart kid or whatever. But it's really is fucking cool. It's like, I like that. Okay, I never thought of that. You know? But anyway, I'm out of here. Enough about big titties and fat asses. I always go on a rant and stuff like that and teach y'all other stuff. I am about to go home and get me something good to eat. Probably some greens. And maybe I'll tell the story on Instagram so Instagrammers can hear it. And while I'm eating my greens. Yes. So I will see y'all soon on Instagram, chatting while eating greens. 10 million subscribers. Woo!